great. There's a shitty commercial. Does that matter?
Yes! What the?
How does
Why
it?
are you fucking gaslighting me on this? I don't understand this. If there was Nazi propaganda and race realist propaganda being inserted in Disney cartoons, you would care about it. And if someone who was in favor of that was saying, why are you spending all this time complaining about cartoons? You would think that's a ridiculous argument. And now you're like, who gives a shit if the culture is promoting a political idea? It doesn't matter. Like, this is fucking insane. You can't make these fucking arguments.
Ben Shapiro is like the facts and logic guy. Does he spend his time debating facts and logic guys on the left? Does he is he debating Noam Chomsky even? Is he debating like serious leftist academics?
I'm sure he would debate Noam Chomsky if he had the opportunity.
But he's not. He always chooses to debate unprepared college kids. Like, that's the preferred format.
Wait, what is...
This is such a stereotype
I'm so confused here, because the original question, the original thing I was addressing was that you were saying Ben Shapiro is not serious because he's talking about not serious things. Which then we sort of broke down saying, well, they could be serious things if you disagreed with them politically. Like, for example, if there was Nazi propaganda and race realist propaganda being inserted in Disney cartoons, you would care about it. And if someone who was in favor of that was saying, why are you spending all this time complaining about cartoons? You would think that's a ridiculous argument. Okay. So my only point was, if you want to criticize him for spending time on issues that you agree with, that's fine. But you can't say like, well, caring about media or culture is not a big deal, because you acknowledge that that is a big deal.
Miller Lite to Bud Light, hold my beer. He's mad about the feminist commercial.
I'm mad about that commercial. Sucks ass. Jesus.
Okay, great. There's a shitty commercial. Does that matter?
Yes. What the?
Why
are you fucking gaslighting me on this? I don't understand this. Wait, like you had this huge fucking thread where you were like, where you got in this fight with Dev, and it was about, Gramsci and cultural hegemony, on this shit. And it's just, then we had this fucking conversation about how, like, oh, the culture is what's making specific people better, at being athletes in this very specific area. And now you're like, who gives a shit if the culture is promoting a political idea? It doesn't matter. Like, this is fucking insane. You can't make these fucking arguments.
But the political idea he's mad about is like women owning trucks and being equal.
That's not the fucking argument. That was not the argument in the fucking Miller Lite commercial. The argument was, oh my God, we live in this fucking society that was so indoctrinated with sexism, and there's all this male gaze bullshit, which, by the way, male gaze is fucking insanely non-scientific and bullshit. And oh, how dare we have attractive women in ads, and we're good feminists now. So if you have any advertisements that had sexy women in them, send them to us and we'll destroy them for you. Okay? That's what the fucking Miller Lite commercial was about.
How dare you like women in bikinis? That's what it was about.
Because what it is at the heart is he's just mad that it's a feminist ad, and we both agree on this, and he's a reactionary. But this is the average type of content that you're going to get put out. It's, wow, I'm real mad at an ad because it's feminist.
You're not but okay, I just explained to you the problem with the ad, and you didn't address any of it. You just said, well, Ben Shapiro. I don't give a fuck what Ben Shapiro says. I'm saying I have problems ideologically with the ad, okay, and with the ad that it's promoting. And it's not fair for you to say, well, it's not a big deal, right?
Because in addition to, hey, it's a fucking ad, he's not critiquing it for like the level of something so far from the norm as white supremacy. He's critiquing basic bitch feminism, basic liberal feminism. Because you say what the white gaze is bullshit, that's fine. But the white gaze, sorry, the male gaze is the male gaze is very much within like mainstream feminism. This is not some hyper woke left bullshit. And does he critique it and say, hey, you were saying it's unscientific?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't give a shit what Ben Shapiro say. I'm just saying it's fine to critique this shit because it's bad. It's wrong. We can critique when there's leftist shit or shit we disagree with that's in commercials or is in fucking media.
No one's
There's
telling
nothing
you that
wrong
you
with
can't.
that.
I'm trying to say that it's the level of like quality analysis here is garbage.
Okay. Look,
Ben Shapiro is not arguing.
The last 3 videos are about
I don't want to.
Epstein and Bill Gates.
Fuck Ben Shapiro. Stop. Let's stop talking about Ben Shapiro. This is not the Ben Shapiro defense hour. Okay. I don't give a shit about Ben Shapiro. I'm just saying people are allowed to criticize these things. And I don't give a shit if every
Sure.
single
No
person on
one's
the
saying
right
they're
is
not
criticizing
allowed,
it,
at least not
good
me.
or not. There's shit tons of people on the left that criticize shit tons of things in the dumbest fucking ways imaginable. Okay,
well, his
that's
claim
irrelevant to the conversation about whether it can be criticized or not.
his
That's a completely
claim
different
though
conversation.
is his
But
claim.
PSA, you are doing the retreat. You're saying, are we allowed to
I'm not
criticize
doing
it?
the fucking
No.
retreat.
You're saying, are we allowed to criticize it? I never gave a shit about who's allowed to. I'm saying this is dumb shit critique, and this is what you get from every goddamn
you
conservative.
specifically said both.
Non-serious. He said
both.
unserious.
Okay. You specifically said both because you were equating it to Dave Pakman's talking about policy and government, and he's complaining about politicians, and Ben Shapiro's complaining
all
about
the serious stuff. David
Okay.
Pakman is very, very serious, and Ben Shapiro, all he cares about is TikTok videos. That's the analogy you're making.
Right.
Very serious policy prescriptions. David Pakman. Anyway, should we move on? Sounds like we've all worn ourselves out screaming.
He's still there, Aiden.
Maybe you had to go to the bathroom. Hi, you just listened to a clip from the Sitch and Adams show. If you like what you heard, you can listen to our live show right here on this channel on Sunday, starting at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. And if you want, you can super chat us. We read $20 and up super chats on the show and then do a follow-up stream on the following Tuesday where we read the rest of the unread super chats and interact with fans of the show. Subscribe to this channel right here to listen to the live show or to listen to more of our awesome clips.